All right, everybody. So, done a couple things since the last part. Mainly the only thing. Let's get some chicken seeds back up and going here. Okay. So the main thing I did was I added some stuff down here. So basically, if you come down here, we have a chicken farm. It's just barely set up at the moment, so nothing too crazy here. As the chickens lay eggs, they spit them into the hoppers. The eggs go down into the dispenser. This detects that it does have an egg and spits it out into here. If there's a baby, then it stays there. When it grows up, it'll actually touch the lava, die, and all the items go into here. That's how the chicken farm works. Another thing that we just got, we got a gateway of the chicken, which is made just like this. And I'm not quite sure exactly what it does. It looks like I'm killing chickens, and I get 60 chicken loot rolls, apparently. So, let's go ahead and do that. As for these guys, I don't need them. Okay, let's see what this is all about. If I had to guess, I'd be fighting angry chickens. Or it would just be waves of chickens. Okay. As long as we're getting feathers, I'm cool with it. Oh, they're tougher. Where are you? You're getting quite a bit of food out of this. I actually have to crit the chickens down. That don't sound nice. Well, we did the gate. We got a few feathers for it, so I like that. Let's go ahead and turn the magnet off when we get in the house. That cow is only here just for milk, and that's the only thing it's here for. So let's go ahead and start creating a few of these. So if you look at some of these in here, so this thing, if we show the area, right? Whenever you put in one upgrade, it's going to push out in the direction on, it's going to push out one block on either side. So if you put one upgrade in it, it's going to push out one block this way and one block this way for the width. If we're doing height, it'll do one block this way, one block this way, which means we need a total of one. Let's see here. We need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6 width upgrades and 6 height upgrades. So it's good to know. So let's get the width upgrades going first. There's 6. And now we can double check our work if we come in here. And then we can drop in 1 at a time, which looks like that. 2, 3. See? We can only do a maximum of 3. That's good to know, which means we need another fan. so let's take those out. Let's break this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and kind of plan this out a little bit. There should be one about right here. And then if we throw those in there, show the area. Actually might need quite a few more than that. Okay, so what's the area it inhabits? Is it a 5x5? 1, 2, 7x7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, so it's a 7x7. This entire thing is what, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. It's 13 by 13, which means we'll need about 3 fans. Okay. Let's see, how do we do this? Let's go out of 5x5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come in the center right here. So it looks like we can go up here. Throw those in there, show it. Okay, so it does protrude out a wee bit, which means we can go back one and over one, which means we can go here. So we'll take those out, hide the area. Then we'll go in here, show, put them in. Okay. Which means it goes 3 blocks on either side. Beautiful. Okay. Now, with that being said, we could, let's see where this is at directly. It's right here. Okay, so there's going to be another one right here. And then probably another 2 more in that direction there. Okay. So let's get another 2. Okay, so that means another one here. And then another one here. So 1, 2, 3. These are going to overlap, which is totally fine in my book. And now we need 9 width upgrades. Okay, the next thing we're probably going to be running out is feathers. Yeah, we're going to be running out of feathers somewhat soon. Might have to do another thingy. Alright, let's do that. Let's show area. Show area. Show area. Okay. Now, those are looking fine and dandy. Let's do the height upgrades now, because they're facing down. So, let's do the height ones. Okay, so I made 1 too many. Shame on me. Wasting feathers for nothing. Okay, there we go. Basically, what's going to happen here is all it is trying to do is to keep everything off of the walls. And then the rest will be like magic. And then we ain't got to worry about the rest. Okay, so let's get 4 levers. And we're going to go ahead and power these on. Okay, see? I mean, I can do that. Let's turn the jetpack off and try to jump. See how it is pushing us down? That's exactly what we want to happen. Okay, so we can just leave those going because with the jetpack on, we can kind of bypass it. So it's good to know. We do need to go ahead and recharge the backpack right quick. Let's get some challenges complete. Okay, I don't need any more width modifiers. And then we can probably just shoot that in there. Now, there's a few different things we want to do, right? So obviously, we need to move the mobs to the masher itself. Now, there's a few different ways we can do that. One of which is something called a vector plate. So vector plates are going to be a little bit more expensive, with it being requiring a slime ball as long as some blackstone or deep slate with sugar. Now, speaking of sugar, we just got a bunch of sugar cane. Yeah, we just got a bunch of sugar cane. We're going to keep one or two. We'll keep three. And the reason why that, let's do sand. I'm fairly sure you can just, needs water. I'm fairly sure that you're able to just twerk for it. Yeah, you can twerk on it. Now you can also, yeah, see. You can also bone meal it, which is way easier. Let's get some bone meal. I could show you real quick. I guess not. I guess you can't bone meal it. Oh well. We can make sugarcane with some nature essence though. So I believe we're gonna go with vector plates. Let's start with 54 of them, and we'll see what happens there. Out of there without dying to the mob masher. That is how I think we're going to do it. Okay? Everybody set. Here we go. Okay, alright. We're gonna end up being... Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam. Okay, and now we're gonna slowly crouch out of here. And we're free. Okay, now, let's close that up, and nothing should be spawning. Beautiful, because the mob farm is successfully deactivated. Turn off our magnet, because there's about to be quite a few things spawn. Now, here's a thing. There is the very real possibility that something could blow up in there. Now, if that becomes an issue, then I'm going to have to surround this whole thing in obsidian. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully, it doesn't end up doing anything crazy. So we're going to really quickly turn it on and turn it off. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you seen that? Oh boy. I don't know what that was, and I don't know where he went to. But what I can say is if we had an ender inhibitor, then that wouldn't have happened in the first place. So let's go ahead and slap you there. Now it is active, so I don't know how far. Up to 8 blocks away. Okay, good deal. So if any enderman is in here and they get damaged by that, they're not going to teleport away. So really quickly, we'll turn it on. Just like that. Now we can watch. Okay, so just from that real quick spot right there, we can see a few things we have. First thing we have is Inferium, which is going there. Now we're going to do zombie drops. So zombie drops will go starting here. And then we can actually just worry about all of that. So the skulls we can put there. Bones will go there. Maggots come alongside with killing the zombies. Spiritual dust can go there. I have no idea why we have marigolds, but they're going there. Monster flesh, can we eat it? We can, actually. We'll go there. Seed of Chaos sounds important, so it's going there. Solidified experience is going to be one of the things that we will get a lot of, so we're going to put it there. And then slime balls, we can put there. Okay, so now if any of those we get, then they'll automatically go there. Okay, that is very annoying to hear. Alright, we got quite a few other things to put through. Rotten flesh should have went in there. Rotten flesh from Minecraft, rotten flesh from Minecraft. Yeah, it should have went in there. I don't know why it didn't. Interesting. Can this not transfer? I wonder. Oh, it probably can't transfer because it's locked. If that's true, then that's a pain. Let's do this. If this jumps up, yeah, that's it. That is a big pain, for sure. For sure. Okay, so we'll unlock that one because it's already done. That is annoying. It is very annoying. Very annoying. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to adapt to the situation here. It looks like it should be pushing into that, but it can't for some reason. It might be because that's connected or something. So let's just go ahead and rip the band-aid off and mass unlock it all. And we've got a few things here. Okay. So if you was to get quite a bit of rotten flesh, it shouldn't, and I mean shouldn't, go in any other drawer except where the rotten flesh is. So if we do this, and another call. Hold on. Okay. Now, few developments here. You can see that egg there. That egg is from a mutated creeper. So, yeah. That's how you do that. Okay, another thing that's kind of annoying, and it's really annoying. Some mobs have a chance to spawn snow, of all things. And that snow blocks spawns, which is very annoying. And yeah, not having a great time with that. Anywho, looks like we got some pretty cool stuff so far. We got ender pearls, right there it is, the blizz right there. Yeah, that's the one that spawns all that snow. But yeah, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to work on actually muting stuff, okay? So this, I've made a anchor to this spot in particular. Let's actually get a little closer. So let's go to 0, anchored to this spot. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to recent sounds, okay? We don't need that one. So showing recent sounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to endure all of this for just a second. That guy. So when he dies, he makes a little explosion. He also pulls you in, so yeah, that's fun. Poor cow's probably gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna die. That's alright. How'd you get through? See, that guy looks cool. We're gonna get it eventually. Oh, hi there. Okay, let's get away from there. I'd love to know how you guys are getting out. Maybe it's like entity cramming or something. Oh, right. I need to, like, get this guy personally. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, see all this? I mean, it does eventually go away, but it's really annoying. Where did my glass go? Right there. Actually gave us a Hulk hammer, which is pretty cool. Alright, anywho. Let's go clear this snow. Yeah, we can't even reach that way. Right, and then we go here, we could do this, we press 0. And we don't have any recent stuff. If we go to the muffled stuff, this is all the muffled stuff that we have so far. And then we can just select that. And it do some more. Look at that mean thing. We still got a few things to block off just yet, but Okay, we should be getting pretty close to having nothing being able to be heard here. Oh! Okay. Alright, I think we're getting close. So we can literally just leave that. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go outside. Come here, bud. Ow! He hurts a lot. Oh, he's free, actually. What? Alright. Right. Anyway, we've got a sort of functional mob farm, so appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time.